The Bad Nurse Epidemic by I should I don't know how to say her name. I'm truly sorry. I'm not even gonna attempt. I'm gonna call her SSW, right? She will be linked in the description below if you'd like to subscribe to her. Now we officially got it, so I'm gonna probably say it for the next week or two or month so we can get it started. But yes, we officially got the links in the description below, so you can follow up on all the channels, follow up on all the socials to this. Because if you didn't know, some people so up here like, oh, if you didn't know, I have a body cam channel only. It's basically body cam and police stuff. I did like a Tommy G video with the police stuff, and then in jail corrections, and also did well, you can literally see it right here, this one right here. So yeah, if you'd like to see those two, I got a separate channel for that. And then also, you don't gotta watch it, but I'm doing the Morla Willis. It's gonna be a shorts dedicated channel only. I'm just gonna post over there. It's gonna be funnier ones that I just basically post on IG and TikTok. So let's get over here, like the video, subscribe. Let's get into this.
Getting it poppin' on our patients.
We've seen multiple.
Huh? Hold on. What? So there's a patient right here, and she's twerking on her head.
Getting it poppin' on our patients.
We've seen multiple nurses.
See, this is I think this is plays into the part of social media. People think social media isn't real life. Well, it isn't, but it is. It has real life consequences. But people also don't realize, ma'am, you're a nurse, but you're focused on social media. You have social media brain. You're cooked. And once you realize what social media brain is, you realize how deep into people are. So people can't post it. If a tragic thing happens, they have to post a video. They have to tell everybody. They have to post videos of them at work. They have to do these. They have to do this. Like the girl's twerking on the girl's head. Why is this on social media? If social media was a thing, would she be doing this? I would say no.
Getting it poppin' on our patients.
We've seen multiple nurses lose their job for a couple views.
Workers at the Samsung clinic are fired.
Job, just fire me.
I'm fired for filming content at work.
I've seen that one. And then she sold a course. You right here. Not you.
Workers at the Samsung clinic are fired.
Job, just
Not you, sir.
fire me.
I'm fired for.
She got fired here and she started selling a course. Okay. Loser. No, I'm being rude, but okay, ma'am.
Filming content at work.
You wanted to go viral and now you did.
Nurses save lives, keep hospitals running, and hold the entire healthcare system together, all while being exhausted, overworked, and underpaid. But not all nurses go into this profession to save lives. Some go into it to go live.
Yo. You can't tell, but the green screen fell. Give me 1 second. I'll have it playing in the background.
On TikTok, or to make every shift of law and every patient an accessory in their content. Some even secretly film births, twerk on disabled patients, and some weren't even nurses to begin with. So while countless nurses are doing genuinely heroic work, some are accidentally proving my point. We're living through a bad nurse epidemic, and this one might actually be deadly. Let's start with a group of nurses at Santa Barbara Urgent Care that went viral a couple of months ago for taking pictures with, I'll let you guess what it is. The captions read, "Are patients allowed to leave you guys gifts?" Yes! And we love them so much. All shapes and sizes. All shades and opacities. Yeah, so if you haven't guessed yet, that is coochie fluid, a leftover from a pelvic exam. And if you've never had one, it is horrifying, super vulnerable. You're in front of a stranger for the first time, flashing them, and they are holding a flashlight and putting things inside you. It's
Sorry. This is my first time watching her, so I've never seen her before. Let's see it. She might. I haven't seen a couple videos. I've seen a couple videos pop up, like her video ideas. She definitely, seems like she makes some good videos. So
it's literally horrifying, and it already takes everything in me to go get pap smear. Now I have to wonder if the nurses are holding a secret photo shoot with my coochie fluid the second I put my clothes back on. Now the funniest part of all of this,
again, all of this kind of leads back to the same thing. It's all TikTok brain. These people. Okay. I'm in a rock and a hard place. These people are retarded, right? I don't use that. I do, but it's not in a rude way. But it's in you're retarded. I think you gotta start calling people that, not in just in a rude way. You're not gonna like if you call a mentally disabled person retarded, you're crazy, right? You're not gonna do that, right? But if you're calling someone that's stupid, retarded, it's like, bro, are you retarded? Like, are you dumb?
Is that a different gynecologist
So like, if you call mentally disabled retarded, you're not a good person. That's like, okay, buddy, like, you serious? Like, you're that low of a guy? But if you're calling people like this brain dead twerking on people's head retarded, yeah, they are. They're fucking retarded. I gotta stop cussing, but they're retarded.
literally confirmed that this wasn't even coochie fluid.
This is usually not even
I said that. I gotta stop. I'm over here spamming that. That's more.
discharge. Like people were saying, oh, it's funny that they were showing the discharge. It's usually just like the lube or the water that we use to lubricate the speculum for the exam. So it's from our instruments. It's not from like the patient even. So it's even dumber.
Now, the hospital obviously put out a statement. Patient trust and dignity are always our top priority, and any behavior that violates these standards is unacceptable. So supposedly all of those nurses lost their jobs. Like, imagine spending 4 years of your life on nursing school, anatomy exams, clinical rotations, and like so much student debt just to lose your license for posing with some leftover lube. Now look.
I mean, stupid is what stupid does, right? Isn't that the saying? Something like that? Come on. Like, how dumb do you gotta be? Seriously, how dumb do you gotta be to, like, do something like that? It's a little, like, number one, step one to not get fired is don't do anything at work. Right? Wherever you work, don't shit. Not, like, actually, like, use the bathroom, but shit. Why would you be being a content creator at work when that's your full-time job, not your part-time? It's fine if you're in your car doing your content or yelling at the phone, whatever people do, fine. But as long as not indicating your work, where you work, or anything like that, I feel like you'd be fine. But if you say something controversial, then you know how people get. They start doing things. They start finding everything about you, which is awkward and weird. But that's beside the point. Like, it's just like, well, you cross line one of why are you filming at work? Stop, don't shit where you work. You're shitting where you're working. You're making shit because it's not good content. You're like filming someone else's private thing that's not supposed to be private. Like, if they had their consent form, yes, you can film this. I feel like that'd be more fine. Granted, I don't know if it gives you a full pass, but it would give you a pass. Let's say that. Right, people would people would understand more.
Luckily, with today's sponsor, ZocDoc, you can actually look at real patient reviews before booking your next appointment. So your healthcare experience doesn't include that. Take it away, Shira 2. Thanks, Shira 1. Have you ever felt a little scratch in your throat? Done some light midnight research and suddenly convinced yourself you've got the black lung with 3 days to live? Because same. I've genuinely convinced myself that I have every single illness known to man. And the reason was simple. I didn't want to go to the doctor. Not because I'm scared of them, but because finding one that's good, available, and doesn't cost half my rent feels harder than surviving whatever I think I have. Who's a network? Who's taking you patients? What do you mean you can only see me on a full moon in December? Then I found ZocDoc, a free site that helps you actually find and book doctors who are in network and close by. It's built for people like me who get way too anxious navigating the current medical system because it lets you pick the right provider for your needs and book an appointment instantly. And ZocDoc isn't just for one type of care. There are over 100,000 providers across nearly every specialty, from primary care to dental to eye care to urgent care to mental health and more. It's genuinely a one-stop shop for all of your healthcare needs. And like Shira once said before, it even
I mean, how convenient can it get for you, right? It's easy as 1, 2, 3 now. It's ordering a pizza, y'all.
shows verified patient reviews and doctor bios, so you know who you're booking before you even walk in. I actually used ZocDoc when I first moved to Austin, Texas, because every single doctor's office I called was magically not taking new patients. So ZocDoc helped me find a doctor in my network close to my house and an appointment the very next day, which is incredible because I was running out of my antipsychotics, and you would not like me without my antipsychotics. So if you've been putting off that checkup, stop scrolling the internet and go to ZocDoc.com BetterHelp.com/Shira. It's linked below and instantly book a top-rated in-network doctor today. Now let's get back to the video. So if some nurses are this comfortable mocking you after a pelvic exam, imagine what they say about you during childbirth. So in late 2022, 4 labor and delivery nurses at a hospital in Atlanta recorded a video listing things that their patients do that give them the ick. Ick's a labor and delivery addition. They spelled addition wrong, so we're already to...
Oh, you're right? Retarded. Like, this is like, you're a nurse, but you can't spell addition. I'm sure she maybe said it in the mic. But like, ma'am, you gotta at least look over it and see. Or maybe Google, or not Google. You know, TikTok did it. TikTok just auto did it, but ma'am, you gotta look. Even if it auto does it, I still would, because you know how, but you know how the auto does. Once you hit the auto, it auto corrects it. And then when you back it up and hit the E, it auto corrects it again, and you gotta do it like 3 or 4 times. It's like, well, if I did it the first time, I promise I mean it, right? I did it 2 times now. I don't want you to keep on adding the A. It's an E.
a great start.
My ick is when you come in for your induction talking about, can I take a shower and eat?
So I've actually never had a baby, so I had to Google what an induction is, and it's basically when a doctor literally starts labor artificially. So if you know you're about to push a literal human out of you, why wouldn't you want to take a shower and eat first? Some births can take like 2-3 days. Let a woman...
Yeah, especially like, because you know how it'd be if they break their water and stuff, they're heading straight there. It's not like they're prepared, having a jolly day. Da-da-da. It could be out of nowhere. Like, people like this are freaking weird, bro. Be judging everybody over.
Woman, have a sandwich. My God.
Is when you ask me how much the baby weighs, and it's still in your hands. Dad comes outside and asks for a paternity test right outside the room door.
That's fine.
Saying you don't
Number one, bro, that's a red flag because I wouldn't be with someone like that. I wouldn't need to question that. I'd be fine with it, but I wouldn't want to question. I wouldn't want a girl that I would need to question that, bro. Like see, this is where, like, it's like, well, buddy, who are you sleeping with? You sleeping with the hoe? Are you sleeping with the girl that's, you know what I'm saying? She got more miles than a fucking 1999 Corolla? Are we thinking that? Like, bro, ain't got no maintenance done. Bro, who are you dating, bro? Like, who are you having a baby with? Because you gotta understand, that's something forever, bro. Now you could be, I would say, you could be that guy and whatever, but that's something forever, dog. Why would you want to be with a girl like that?
Any pain medicine, no epidural, but you are at an 8 out of 10 pain, just a Cervidil, and you're still close, fingertips.
I think a woman is allowed to decide what pain she wants to endure. Let her suffer in peace. At least she went to the hospital and didn't try that weird water home birth thing with a blow up hot tub, okay?
No, you should do it in the middle of the ocean and get parasites. I've seen someone do that. Actually, by the way, I think home is fine. You just gotta know how to do it. I think because I've seen the bills and I heard about the bills. Right? So I get it if people want to do it at home and do it right. Or if they do it the right way, but some people will really mess up their body and stuff doing it the wrong way.
Let's take the wins where we can get them.
Well, we've already told you to push the call light, but every 5 minutes, your family member coming at the front desk asking for something else.
Excuse me, can I have a blanket?
Another egg. When you're going room to room between one baby mama and your other baby mama.
Oh, no.
It's Atlanta, bro. What do we expect?
I don't feel like that's an ick. That's genuinely impressive. That's insane timing on this man's part, okay? 2 women, same hospital, on the same day? That's impeccable time management. I gotta get some tips from this guy.
It's sad, actually, what it is. It's freaking sad, dog. You gotta say that's a human, bro. He's probably cooked. Like, that's the worst way to be, bro. He got good timing, haha, but what are you doing with your life, man? I'm serious. Sorry.
It's the unlimited trips to the nurses station for me.
My ick is nurses publicly complaining about the job that they signed up for. If helping people annoys you, maybe try a career that doesn't involve human suffering. Childbirth is, again, one of the most painful experiences a person can go through. The last thing a person should worry about is giving the nurses the ick while pushing a literal watermelon through a cucumber-sized flesh tube, okay? Now, obviously, as with the previous example, the 4 nurses were promptly fired, and the hospital also released a statement.
Oh my gosh, bro. Food is off the table for that. You seriously want to take food out your mouth for a TikTok trend? I would never. I would never. How dumb do you gotta be to do that?
We are aware of a TikTok video that included disrespectful and unprofessional comments about maternity patients at Emory. We have investigated the situation and taken appropriate actions with the former employees responsible for the video.
So you cooked your life too. You gotta work at Burger King now. Ain't nothing you could do. You can't be another nurse. They already caught that video. Already caught the video. You're done. You're donezo. And that's why people really gotta think about what they do sometimes. Right? Because stuff like this, even though it's not harmful, it's really not. You didn't hurt nobody. Granted, you probably gave some people aches or, you know, people smart feelings, people were mean, whatever. But you really, really didn't do personal damage, right? No, like harmful damage, right? You did harmful damage on your career, but you didn't punch nobody, you didn't kill nobody. It wasn't nothing like that. But you're not thinking how your life is going to be after that. Oh, it's just a stupid trend. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, do that in uniform and do that. Oh, okay. Do that and see what happens. Oh, yeah. You dumb? It's not like you're doing a little dance trend. No, you're literally giving icks about your job. On the platform. Do that. Okay. For the whole world to see. Icks. It's just a TikTok trend. Yeah.
Yeah, they were fired. I do think that's a little extreme because...
Nope. You're representing them. Because now, guess what? People feel uncomfortable. Now they're not going to... Well, guess what? She doesn't want to ask for water anymore. They're going to feel unsafe and uncomfortable for them to be around because, God forbid, they ask for a water or a blanket. Right? Because guess what? You got to understand, it's going to be a first time thing. It's not something you can just do. It's a first, well, it is something you can just do, right? But it's a first time thing. It's a big first time experience. It's not just like riding a bike, right? It's a first time big experience. It's not like just driving a car, right? It's a whole baby. So you gotta understand that, like, they don't know what they're doing. They're nervous. X, Y, and Z. They're asking things. Like, yeah, it's definitely like, is my nurse gonna sock me in the mouth if I ask for another blanket? Or she's like, oh, here's your blanket. God forbid you ask me to do my job. Oh.
You're allowed to complain about your job, but maybe just don't do it so publicly, right? On TikTok, in your uniform, during a shift. Just because you flipped your name badge around doesn't mean we don't know who you are, Jessica. You have a whole face, okay? A very identifiable one too. Ick. Now, filming a TikTok during your shift may...
Yeah, so the employee that uploaded it, okay, I'm just saying things. The employee that uploaded it on her Instagram, whatever, boom. They find her. They find the business. And who do you think is going to be in the roster? X, Y, and Z. Oh, does that look like X, Y, and Z? Yeah, because it looks like their name, and it looks like the picture they took on their badge. Like, people are so dumb. Like, their face isn't everything. Your face is king at this point. Your face is golden. Ma'am, you took a photo of yourself. Why do you think you have a badge to enter? They have a photo. No way that looks like X. I wouldn't have known if she flipped her badge around. Oh, that's the saving day. It's not like you don't have a face.
seem really bad until you meet the nurses who live stream their shifts to hundreds of strangers on TikTok. Now, there have been quite a few nurses who have done this, but none as famous as Yaz Scott, who actually went live every time she administered medication.
Oh my God, y'all just be on here doing the most. Healthcare
for 100 people. Oh gosh, would never be me.
girly.
I have never had a job where live streaming was allowed, except for maybe the job of a live streamer. I mean, I couldn't even pick up my phone for a second without being yelled at. Meanwhile, Yaz is out here running a full-time TikTok stream inside a hospital. Like, imagine being on your deathbed, trying to call your nurse like, I'm having a heart attack, and she's too busy being like,
gang, gang, fire, fire, gang, gang. Oh, thank you, baby. I love you.
Honestly, just pull the plug at that point, because
Hey, one gift that if someone gives me a galaxy, I'll answer the call. 15 seconds. If you don't give me a galaxy, he will die. So give me it so I can answer the call. No one did it. He died. Sorry. Unfortunately, they didn't give me a galaxy.
I'm done with this planet. The crazy part is so many people in her chat were trying to warn her, like, a way to lose your nursing license. You will lose your license doing this. But she insisted.
Dude, you gotta understand, those are haters. They're haters. They want to prey on your downfall. No, it's constructive. No, they're haters. It's not constructive criticism. They're haters. Those are literal haters who hate you. They hate everything about you. And they want you to lose. Those are haters right there. That's what people tell you. No, actually, those are the people that are legit saving your ass. Saving you. But people will call those people haters. You're just hating on me. You want to be me. See how ego-driven you are and how stupid you are to be like that? You're not level-headed. No, actually, if you use common sense, the brain you use to go through nursing school, right? I think you need a brain to do that, I would think. Or whatever you went to pass the job. But if you use your thinking cap, right? Just think hard. Cut on your brain. Chugga, chugga, chugga. You know, get it rolling. And think, I'm live as a nurse. Giving people their pills and working my job. Live. Should I be doing this? No. I should be being a nurse. I shouldn't be a content creator first. I should be doing being a nurse, and then maybe when I get off, I can do content. She is dumb.
That it was fine because she wasn't showing patient information.
Ain't no patient information showing, okay? So y'all just relax. Oh my God, why do y'all keep doing that? I'll lose my...
Number one, ma'am, you're not doing work right now. You get did they clock in to pay you to do TikTok lives? No. They clock in to pay you to do work. As you're bending your face into the camera, not working, you're wasting the company money. And guess what? They'll find someone that doesn't do TikTok. You're wasting company money, even if it's by the milliseconds.
License.
Look.
Okay, so y'all just relax.
Look. Hey, the hospital, she's wasting your money.
Oh my God, why do y'all keep doing that? I'll lose my license if I'm showing patient information. If y'all see some patient information, then...
She's been wasting 7 seconds of company time right now. How much does that pay? Deduct it. No, I'm kidding. But like, you're not working. You're TikToking.
Just holla. But I'm not showing nothing. I'm just at.
She's not showing nothing. Do you like night shift? But the haters are the people. Don't do this. You're gonna lose your license. This is gonna be bad for you. Don't do this. You're a hater. All you want to do is to see her lose. No, I want her to actually be able to feed herself in the next 2 weeks, right? These people that are like, you're so good. Oh my God, she's not showing anything. Are not gonna be in our lives when she's not a nurse. You think they are? Highly doubt it.
Work, so just chill. Sit back, relax. I'd be taking the fun out of everything, honey.
But,
taking the fun. Y'all are haters. Y'all are losers. Criticizing, right? Not criticizing, not critical thinking.
She actually kind of was, because she said multiple patients' names out loud.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Then she identified another patient by name and said what medication they were on. And then on camera, she opened sterile medical supplies with her teeth.
It's not sanitary, but...
Then she administered
Scissors?
medication at the wrong time. Then she realized she gave that medication at the wrong time and went back while still live streaming.
It's just the lidocaine patch. You're supposed to have it in the daytime, not at night.
Are you not
Retard. Literally a retard.
embarrassed? You're making massive mistakes on camera. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but the wrong medication can get a live stream while doing this.
Redonda was supposed to give Charlene a sedative. Instead, she accidentally administered a powerful paralyzing drug, vacuronium, a catastrophic mistake.
How the hell do you do that? It better have the same bottle, same label, same everything.
Which caused Charlene severe brain damage.
Now, naturally, the live stream reposts went
I don't know
viral.
if she died or not, but I hope Charlene is doing as best as she can. That's sad, man. Like, this is what I'm saying. You got to be focused. You got to be aware of what you're doing at all times, especially jobs like these. These are high-level trusted jobs. You may not think it's like some secret job, like government job, but this is life or death for some people. Like she said, certain medications can kill. Fatal. Right? Death. Again, if you hit the link, slight little plug, hit the link, subscribe to the other channel, EX Lil Willis. Oh no. What you call it? It's Lil Willis. I think it's just clips of Willis. And watch the body cam one, bro. The cop like that died. Guy shot him, died.
And Yaz was suspended while the state board opened an investigation.
The BON was contacted over 50 times.
Yo. Let me stop yapping.
Regarding my case, my job was also posted online and they were also contacted. As of now, I am currently suspended until the investigation is over.
Then she started a GoFundMe to help her during the
Why don't you go fund me, right?
period of unemployment.
If you guys are able to donate,
You weren't getting gifts, so you did this for the love of the game? You weren't getting gifts or money? Wow. You didn't even sell it for money? Ay, ay, ay.
The GoFundMe link is posted in my bio.
Now, naturally, people were not happy with this. New grad here, I would never. You knew better. The GoFundMe is wild, babes. Wild. A GoFundMe for what? You're perfectly capable of working. Use your phone to apply for other jobs besides nursing. DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, etc. People donated $1,200 so far. Listen, every day I be thinking, let me put my pride to the side and come online begging the way y'all be giving y'all money away. All some people care about is being a nurse girly and wearing scrubs. They don't care about the importance or value of being a reliable nurse, and it shows. Now, I don't think there's anything.
Did you even pay back your nurse debt yet? Are you still in debt for nursing school? Wow.
Wrong with the GoFundMe. You don't have to donate. It's fine. From what I gathered, she's a single mom. Yes, she made a mistake, and she profusely apologized many times.
Well, she did make a mistake. That's right. She did apologize. We're about to see it. But again, what this is a good period. It sounds bad to say because I know it's gonna sound bad, but this is a learning moment for her. This is a humbling experience for her because she had the ego of the nurse. I'm not showing anything. I'm not blah, 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 blah. I'm not this and that. When the people were telling her, don't do this. Don't do this. You're going to get in trouble. You're a hater. You want me to fail. You're preying on my downfall. You're a hater. And then when she falls down to it, you tell her what's going to happen. Oh, I need to gifts and go. I need to go fund me. I know I made a mistake. People were predicting your future, and you were telling them no. Now she has to live in reality. Isn't that something? I'm not saying, like, I get it. It's a sad situation. What happened? You lose your money. You lose this. But people were telling you this. It wasn't like it was popped out of thin air. People were telling you. She's ego. She's an ego-driven person, probably. She definitely doesn't care to think about anything else but what she cares. She's definitely very ego or selfish. Because everyone's a hater besides people that are kissing ass.
Well aware of what I've done and how extreme it is, and again, I do take full accountability for that. This was a lesson learned for me, and like I stated in previous videos, I hope I can be used as an example in the future of what not to do.
Now, I think she did get her license back, I'm assuming, because months later someone commented, I don't know why y'all thought her licenses were just gonna get snatched and she wouldn't be able to work. It's clear y'all don't know how the bond works. I hope she is working and not telling anyone where. And Yaz replied with 2 winking faces. So I'm pretty sure she is working still. And I guess since we have seen no more live streams at the nursing home, I think she learned her lesson. Once you look at the next couple of nurses, you will probably not even think Yaz did anything wrong, because
I'm glad there's a great outcome of it, right? It probably humbled her a little bit. I gotta stop yapping, but I'm glad there's a great outcome of this actually. Even though I was hating on her, I'm actually glad there's a good outcome. So shout out to her. Hopefully she doesn't make the same mistakes, bro. Because it could be a humble experience. It's a good learning experience, right? So, and plus, again, I think it's what a smart person learns from their own mistakes. An intelligent person learns from other people's mistakes. So, use your brain. She's an example. Don't be like her. Don't try to skim the lines. Just, if you want to do content, do it at home. Doesn't have to be anything with the nurse. I know your hours are long, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. But you gotta understand, that's a personal thing. That has nothing to do with your nurse, right? That's nothing to do with anything. That's a personal thing. You gotta figure out with yourself. That you can't, if you want to be a nurse and a content creator, you gotta have a balance, right? So.
The next nurse didn't just live stream her shift. She allegedly filmed a woman giving birth and then posted it on Snapchat. What?
An Atrium Health Navicent nurse faces a felony charge for allegedly recording a woman in labor and posting it to social media.
In 2022, a woman in Georgia went away from meeting her baby, and then nurse Rachel Fasto walked into the room, and her phone was sticking out of her pocket with the flash on. Now, the patient immediately was like, hey, Rachel, can you put your phone away? Rachel's like, no. And then another nurse is like,
patient. Not the nurse, the patient.
Like, hey, turn it off, and then she finally stops. Cut to 3 months later, the new mom finds out that a video of her in labor is being spread around on Snapchat. What?
This is where the alleged video recording took place, here at Atrium Health Navicent on May 16th. The arrest warrant says the woman who gave birth learned on August 9th that the video had circulated.
I hope I don't have to tell you.
Idiot, bro. No thinking ability, is there? You got caught doing it, I would be like, boom. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Number one, who are you to be like, no. As she's giving her, can you stop filming? No. The nurse tells you, or probably one of her head people, hey, don't film this. What are you doing? No. What the fuck? What are you doing? Oh, okay, I'll stop. Yeah. The patient or someone that's maybe around her is like, don't film this. I don't know you, woman, you rando. You can help. Like, I would love for you to help, not film. No, I just do what I want, I guess. I'm ego-driven.
That filming a woman giving birth and posting it on Snapchat is not only insanely unprofessional, it's also insanely illegal.
Fasto is accused of a single count of...
It's literally pornography, I guess, wouldn't it? Well, no, it's not intercourse, but it's body parts. It's still, body parts of someone that's, of a woman, so that's definitely weird. It's definitely illegal pornography or some type of crap.
Violating the state's eavesdropping charge, which is a felony.
Although initially Rachel was arrested and facing up to 5 years in prison, somehow the entire investigation was swept under the rug and she was cleared from all charges. But don't worry, you guys, not all
they settle out of court, maybe?
Legal nursing incidents get swept under the rug because Autumn Bardisa here didn't just do a one-time oopsie. She committed over 4,000 different oopsies by treating that many patients without having a nursing license at all.
Are you Autumn? Yeah. Can you step out of the car for me, please?
She over here buying her scrubs from Walmart or Amazon.
Just turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Oh, wait, what's going on?
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay,
We'll
my
play
child's
this.
across the street.
Okay, alright.
Am I being arrested?
You are.
Yeah.
In 2023, Advent Health.
You know what? You know what's going on. You know. Once you do a crime or something and you get caught, everyone knows what it is, and it just sinks. It just sinks down. You're like, oh, you're facing the reality of it. It sucks. It was always in the back of your mind. If I get caught, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, well, it sucks. And I'm glad she did. I mean, honestly, it's very unsafe, and it's definitely weird as hell if you don't have a nursing license or any type of license to be working on people. I'd be really scared. I'd be like, no. Right? No.
Palm Coast Hospital hired Autumn after she gave them a nursing license number that technically belonged to another woman, also named Autumn, who actually was a nurse at a different Advent Health. When HR asked why her last name didn't match, she claimed she had gotten married. You didn't want to check the marriage certificate? That worked on the entire hospital?
Found somebody with her first name, different last name. But how she was able to find is they actually went to school together, but they did not know each other. So somehow she found it, same university, same hiring class, if you will, through Advent, but they never met, they never knew each other.
Now, personally, if I were gonna fake an identity, I'd pretend to be someone like, really famous and cool. But Autumn just really wanted to be a nurse, and...
Well, don't they take your picture? Like, why is this one fat and this one skinny? Why does this one have freckles, this one doesn't? Why is this one curly headed and this one straight hair? Why is this one black and this one's white? Wait, what? She's Asian. Why is this one white? Like, huh? You get what I'm saying?
Honestly, that's kind of noble that she literally was committing an insane crime of stealing someone's identity just to become a nurse.
We have 7 counts of identity theft and 7 counts of practicing without a license.
And the funniest part of all this is that by all
Did she at least get paid though? Like,
counts, Autumn was an incredible nurse. I mean, she was so good that the hospital literally put her up for a promotion. But that promotion meant paperwork, and paperwork meant somebody finally had to check their receipts. And that's when they discovered that the license had been expired for years and never actually belonged to Autumn in the first place. Yeah, and that's when police literally opened a 7-month investigation and found out that in just 2 years of Autumn cosplaying as a nurse, she treated over 4,486 patients without a valid license.
Ortiz is now facing 14 felony charges.
I mean, granted, I'm sure she was with another nurse, but like, ugh. Oh, that's very scary though.
Including 7 counts of practicing a healthcare profession without a license.
Autumn was a really good nurse because not only was she up for a promotion, she also had 0 reported injuries and 0 TikTok live streams over those 2 years. So I don't know.
To our knowledge, no one was injured.
Well, granted, I'm sure she was with a different nurse, right? I'm sure she's like, oh, I'm new.
And no one died as a result of any actions that she took. If that had occurred, this will be a different case.
Who do you think is at fault for this?
At the end of the day, it's the person that we arrested. She's the one that lied.
I fully disagree because this is not.
Bro, like, yeah, there has to be some, like, come on, like, I think there has to be a photo. Like, does this person have a photo taken when they got graduated? They, like, I don't know. There definitely has to be a bigger background check than like, oh, I was married. Like, there isn't a photo taken that like, whoa, this one's actually Hispanic, black, white, Asian, Vietnamese, Chinese, Australian, and she's a not black hair, white girl. Well, she's from Africa. The pictures like she's an African woman. And this one, she's black hair, white woman. Huh? Wait, you're Autumn? No, I just did the Michael Jackson thing, That's what happened. Yeah. Oh, okay, you're good. Like, what?
Entirely Autumn's fault. This is also on the administration because they're the ones responsible for hiring quality staff and verifying
how they do the pay. Wouldn't that do a buzz little red flag? Like, you didn't change your payment for the past 2 years on your last name for your card?
Licenses. Like, what do you mean they couldn't be bothered to check? Like, arrest them. Let Autumn go. Give her a slap on the wrist and pay for...
Nah. I wouldn't, because that's very dangerous for her. I'm sure she was just a good listener. But no. You can't do that.
For her nursing school because she's clearly good at it and super passionate about it.
Am I being arrested?
You are.
Yeah.
Now, although the last case was a little humorous, the next one might not be, because now we're going to be talking about a serious, widespread problem that is medical racism. Let's take this example first. Went to the doctor's office the other day, and this is how my name was printed on the test kit. I am a black woman. Now, for context, this creator's name is Kiera King, but the sample reads King Kong.
Can you tell me what's wrong with this sample?
They put King Kong on it.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Can you understand as a black woman why I would have a problem with that?
Yeah, I can double check who.
How could that be a mistake? Because this King, that's my last name, right? Comma would be my first name, correct?
Yeah.
How do you misspell Kiera as Kong? That's insane.
Who the fuck? Why would someone put King Kong on it? You know what? Let's see who did it. That's
I can double check who did that. I'm honestly
They're
not
just
sure
doing
who
stuff.
printed that. Sorry, previously we've never had like any sort of issue like that. I understand where you're coming from.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire right now. Like, that's unacceptable.
Now, Kiera did end up confronting the nurse that did this, and her excuse was that she was typing really fast, and then it was all an accident.
I don't.
Well, did they see, like, I'm sure, I don't know who typed her in, but did they see her face? Because if it didn't, then it's like, what? I don't know. But if they saw her face, you'd be like, okay. I don't know about this. Let's see this.
Understand how you can write Kong instead of Kiera. How did you mistype that?
I was typing. To be honest, I type really fast. I don't double check when I'm typing really fast. I did put your name on there, but for some reason it went to an error. But like I mentioned to you,
Like, if she saw her face, fine. Like, yeah, well, it could be. You know, I don't know. But, like, King Kong? Like, again, if sure if it's on a packet or, like, you give them your ID, I don't know how this works. I'm just throwing up ideas. I don't know how this works. So, like, maybe she gave her ID, like, handed it to her, and, like, you just type it in, right? I would think. Like, how do you spell? Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's very odd.
So it autocorrected from Kiera to Kong? That's crazy. This is ridiculous. I'm done with this conversation. Please give me her name and I will report it. Thank you.
Tell them to send the fucking bill to King Kong too. That's crazy. She's better than me because I would have turned into King Kong. She was trying to be funny. She know.
Yeah, I doubt that.
What the fuck she did. Sue. Now this is the part. Turned into King Kong. She was trying to be funny. She know what the fuck she did. Sue. Now this is the part that I will never.
I don't know if you will be able to sue. You might.
Or understand. Why would you choose a career literally built on protecting people, comforting
King Kong
people, and keeping them alive while holding a bias against the exact people you swore to care for? Like, why become a nurse if you don't even like people? We're all the same on the inside. We all feel pain. Well, according to this 2017 nursing textbook, apparently pain tolerance is determined by, vibes and racism. I don't even know if I want to read any of this out loud. I am so sorry. So bad. Black people, I can't say what they're written there. Black people often report higher pain intensity than other cultures. They believe suffering and pain are inevitable. So they're basically just trying to say, hey, black people lie about feeling pain. And it's like, where are you basing that on? You know, might as well just start saying that all Scorpios are sociopaths.
Yeah, like, what the hell is that? Black. It says number one. Like, I'm not gonna be like, let's be real. You're just reading. You're just reading the context.
Say, hey, black people.
It says blacks.
They believe.
Right. Let's read for context. It says blacks. Right. Let's not be like black people. No, it says blacks. It says blacks often report higher pain tolerance. Pain within other cultures. It's like, what? Blacks? Okay. Is that what we're gonna use? Source based on. Yeah, we got whoever did that's crazy.
Suffering and pain are inevitable. So they're basically just trying to say, hey, black people lie about feeling pain. And it's like, where are you basing that on? You know, might as well just start saying that all Scorpios are sociopaths because so many serial killers happen to also be Scorpios. Like, sorry to all the Scorpios watching this, you shouldn't have been born between October and November. You're a serial killer. I just can't prove it. I just feel like you're a serial killer, you know? Hispanics may believe that pain is a form of punishment and that suffering must be endured if they are to enter heaven. Huh?
Okay, see, like, what is that book? Number one, I don't. This isn't a real book, is it? Like if you're, I'm like if you're reading this and you're like, what? Like, look, Jews may be vocal and demanding assistance. Like what? They may believe that pain must be shared and validated by others. What? It's like you're just giving broad definitions of nothing. Hispanics must believe that pain form is a punishment, suffering to enter to heaven. By getting a needle shot? I don't think so. Right? Catholic Hispanics may turn to religion practice to help them endure the pain. As they should.
Punishment and
Shout out
that
to all my
suffering
Catholic
must be
Hispanics.
endured if they are to enter heaven. Huh? Jewish patients may be vocal and
Jews. Why? Come on, bro. We don't gotta cut the corner. Just speak it, bro. Cause like, honestly, I'm not saying it's the biggest deal, but like, bro, it's not gonna make a difference. You're just reading it what it is. Anyone that reads this in their mind is saying, they're not saying the people of Jewish descent. They're saying, that's what they're saying. They're not saying, just being real. They're not saying Jewish people. They're saying Jews may be vocal in resistance. That's all they're doing in their head. They're just like slightly maybe reading out loud, but they're saying in their head exactly what it said.
demanding
Or on
assistance. They believe that pain must be shared and validated by others. I'm sorry that I'm expecting healthcare at the hospital, my bad, for again feeling pain and
That's crazy.
asking for help. So I ended up searching up who
That
wrote
can't be
this,
real.
and it's two women. Can you guess what color they are?
Wow. Only if it was meant. Now, Ken.
I love it when racist beliefs based on vibes get passed down through
Yeah, but let's look up what type of people they are. You know what I'm saying? Let's look them up. I'll look up this one right here. No, sorry, I already spelled her name on there. Again, she's mad, not in a rude way. Well, in a rude way, kind of, but she's pretty big to be telling you what is what. Maybe you should lose weight, right? Sorry. Eden Brown. I'm gonna look her up. I'm looking up this one real quick. No, that's not her.
education really makes you feel like the founding fathers are smiling down upon us. Now, since Susan and Kathy forgot to include themselves, let me help you out. Whites, notoriously impatient, constantly complaining, and always convinced that they're the most important person in the room. Now, I'm actually like just genuinely shocked that this existed 8 years ago.
So how you gonna say whites, but you can't say blacks? What?
2017 this came out, and they had to apologize.
All right, I want to read
this
that.
existed 8 years ago.
Arabs and Muslims may not request pain medicine, but instead thank Allah for the pain. It's like it's just stereotypes. Asians, Chinese clients may not ask for medical because they do not want to take the nurses away from more impatient tasks. Okay, Filipino. It's like Native Americans. Native Americans may prefer a medical that has been blessed by tribal. See, it's just like they're just saying shit.
2017 this came out, and they had to apologize for this. Now this is
focus on. Hold on. Look,
in the room.
Focus on diverse and culture, or diversity. Is that? I don't know. Can hardly see it because they're tinted. These glasses. Focus on maybe it's diversity and culture. So they're trying to be like welcoming, but it's like, well, see how it looks when people like try to be welcoming and they're not being real.
Now, I'm actually like just
they never hang
genuinely
around
shocked that
actual
this
people?
existed. 8 years ago, 2017, this came out, and they had to apologize for this. Now, this is just the tip of the racist nurse iceberg, because meet Carrie Jones. She is in the emergency room about to literally pop a baby. And I mean pop, because she's literally hovering over a wheelchair, shaking, crying, screaming through contractions. And this is nurse LaCrista Vaughn, who doesn't seem fazed by this screaming, by the way. She's too busy asking the same intake questions over and over again, like she's checking in somebody at the Holiday Inn.
This is your third pregnancy?
Yes!
Have 2 babies?
It's in my ass!
You have 2 babies at home?
What the?
Here's your doctor.
Lang is her doctor.
Yo, someone get on the dang bed, man. Get her hooked up, bro.
I mean, LaCrissa literally asks Carrie what her due date is, and Carrie's like,
now,
right now.
When's your due date?
Right now!
Is your
They made Carrie wait 30 minutes.
Bro, it looked like the damn baby almost fucking popped out. She already had 2 babies. She knows what she, like, not, you know, she knows what she's doing, bro. What the hell's going on here, bro? If I'm hearing demons scream, it sounds like someone's possessed. I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna try to get you freaking on the bed and try to get you on anesthesia. I don't know what that. I don't know. I'm trying to help you as soon as possible. I'm not gonna be. You know what this is? It's because we got to get your. Sorry. The first thing is I got to get your information address so I can send you the bill. So you gotta tell me your address. Before you give birth, tell me your address so I can send you the bill. Thank you.
4 minutes, by the way,
Now
after
you
this,
can
so
give
an
birth.
hour total while she's in active
That's
labor,
sad,
and when
man.
they finally bring her into the room, she gives birth in just 12 minutes. And by the way, the birth was incredibly traumatic and led to both
That's
the mom and the
sad, y'all.
baby to be under special care. Luckily, everything was okay, but this could have ended really
That's sad, man. God bless them, bro. I hope they're doing better now. I hope the baby is doing good. I hope she's doing good, Joe. She has three kids. So God bless her. I hope she's doing all right. That's traumatic, bro. Like, what are you doing just sitting down doing nothing? Help out or something.
badly. And also, this is not an isolated incident. My God, I found one literally within the same week, because the same thing happened in another hospital across the country, in which Mercedes Wells here was kicked out of a hospital emergency room while in labor.
Wells said she arrived at the Franciscan Health Crown Point Hospital at about midnight.
By the time I got upstairs, it was about 8 minutes apart, my contractions. The nurse came in, she said, okay, let me check you. She checked me 3 centimeters apart. She said, okay, I'm gonna check you again in about 2 hours, and if you haven't progressed, then we'll just send you home. I was on a monitor, my contractions began to get closer. She told me, well, take a walk. I was in excruciating pain. She seen me in pain and agony.
That's sad,
And
bro.
I guess she still perceived me to not be in labor.
Mercedes then literally gave birth 8 minutes later in her truck on the side of the highway. Her husband delivered the baby himself.
I was scared. I didn't know what to do.
Yo, man. Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to her for giving birth, too. I hope they're doing good. God bless them, bro. Like, what type of crap-ass nurse are you to, like, yeah, no, you're not, no, you're, just go. But let me get your address, though, because I'm going to send you a bill for what we did. But just go. Okay. Yep. Fingerprint, too. Make sure this is your right address. You said 55 Apple Orange Street. Okay. Yep. See ya. And you come back 5 minutes later, I gave birth. Okay, let me get your address again. Like, this is long, bro. Like,
I don't have any medical license or anything to deliver a baby.
When I say that she could have literally died or bled
Straight,
out,
yeah.
how dare we literally treat anyone like this?
The CEO of Franciscan Health Crown Point Hospital responded.
Oh, the CEO has to say something. You know, if there was no TikTok, he ain't saying nothing. He, she, they, them, I don't know who it is, ain't saying nothing.
Saying the video and the comments it has generated are deeply troubling, and we understand the
Oh my God, they're deeply troubling, guy. They're deeply troubling. Who is this? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look this person up. I'm gonna say it's a guy, but it could be a girl. I doubt it, but let's see.
concern this has raised. The video is just one part of the information we are reviewing as part of a thorough investigation into this alleged incident.
The funniest part is the hospitals always say the same thing, right? This alleged incident. This is just one part of it.
Alleged incident.
I have
Is he a Catholic? I don't know what he is, but he's something with it. He's something with the church. This is him right here. Of course, man. What's his net worth? It gotta be up there. You know, it gotta be up there. What is it? Couple billion? A couple billion. It was it a couple million? Hey, it's not public information. It's a couple billion. It might be a mil. It's a couple million.
I've read so many of these hospital statements. How about we get?
We will be giving her free. We will cover her health care. Did he say that? No, obviously.
Person who owns the hospital to come forward and speak and show us some actions instead of being like, we are looking into this and us.
We will be covering it for her. Said no one ever.
Just accepting it. This is not normal. No, if you think these are just
I've seen that video though. I think I've seen the video of them they gave birth. Now I'm thinking. I think I saw on Instagram Reels.
Isolated incidents. They're genuinely not, because Black patients, especially Black women, have been saying this for decades. They have been dismissed, ignored, and doubted by the hospital systems, and the numbers prove it. According to the CDC, in 2023, the maternal mortality rate for Black women was 50.3 deaths per 100,000 live births, and was significantly higher than rates for white, Hispanic, and Asian women. That's not a gap, that's a canyon.
There are still racial biases that assumes that Black people can handle a higher threshold of pain to where we are not tended to, nor given the proper care or medication to mitigate that pain. This book by Harriet A. Washington called Medical Apartheid literally details the history of medical experimentation on Black Americans in the United States. And also talk about how a lot of gynecological practices and advancements were as a result of testing Black women's bodies without medication or anesthesia.
And even Black nurses are not immune. They're often targeted by racist patients, especially in aged care, where patients, will often forget the names of their own children, but will somehow never forget that they're racist.
You want me to call the law and hose me down? You know this 2021, right?
And just to be clear, just because some nurses receive poor treatment, it's still not an excuse to treat people badly or to neglect them. Because
it's not right to treat anyone badly. No, right? I think you gotta give everyone a respect. You gotta give them respect, bro, because if you don't, then you're already messed up. Honestly, like, this being real, you can't be treating people bad because of what you perceive them to be. Right? That's just stupid. That's retarded. Sorry.
the job is being helpful, and the entire reason you became a nurse is to help people, especially, the old, the vulnerable, disabled, which is why we're gonna talk about our last nurse, the final boss of
this twerk on head
BAD nurses, because this nurse didn't just physically.
This Atlanta area healthcare worker seen on TikTok.
It would be in Atlanta too, huh?
Dipping it low on her patient's forehead. Patients, you can see, are living with disabilities.
So this is 19-year-old Lucretia, and I can't even show these videos because they're so bad. In one, she's like standing on top of a wheelchair while a person is, I don't know, asleep. And another one, there's a man also
well, they're like, imagine you're brain dead, right? Well, no, you're brain dead. You probably wouldn't be. Imagine what you could be. I don't know. You have some type of brain condition or something like that. You're in this hospital. You don't know when you're gonna die, right? It could be miserable, X, Y, and Z, whatever. But you're in a chair, right? Imagine you can't talk. You can't talk. You're sitting here as someone's twerking on your head and you can't talk. You gonna do me like that? You gonna do me like that?
Passed out in a bathtub? This also isn't AI, because I don't think AI could even make something so disturbing. By the way, she did come out with a TikTok with her defense, which is genuinely one of the most bizarre things I have heard.
Okay, TikTok, right now.
They wanted it to happen.
Now it's a video that's going viral of me, the healthcare worker that's dancing on top of her patient's head. It's not what it is. Trust and believe. All I gotta say for now is
look, the every 5-minute cuts or 5-second cuts.
Angles play a big part.
Angles? There's no camera lens distortion, okay? That could justify,
She would say it's AI in 2026. Angles play a big part. Well, if the camera's straight, an angle wouldn't play a big part because it's in a mirror. It looks like it's in a mirror. So there isn't an angle, unfortunately, ma'am. No one's filming you at a 50-degree, 75-degree angle. You're filming yourself straight into a mirror. Angles. Is that what they teach you in nurse school about angles? I'm sure they don't.
What happened and what didn't happen here.
A lot of people in the comments talking about side. He looks very aware and comfortable to me, so y'all need to stop jumping to conclusions, even though
He looks. Okay. Is that what we go off? Imagine someone said that it's about something else. He or she looked very comfortable when I was graping them. So it's fine. No. You just got sometimes you gotta apply that logic if it can fit, if it's in the right text like this, which it is. Well, if you play that logic in something else, it unfortunately makes absolutely no sense.
oh yeah, I do see how he look, but trust me, it's not that.
Obviously, the police did not
Trust me, bro.
agree with her that this was all innocent because she ended up getting charged with 1 felony count of exploitation of a disabled person. Because this is exactly what this is. This isn't funny. It's not.
Let's go ahead.
Really criminal. Now, I know I'm showing some really extreme cases in terms of nurses, but bad nurses are everywhere. I mean, I've had experience with them. I'm sure you have too. But for the most part, let's be respectful towards nurses because I don't know if you knew this. They are, as I said, overworked. Sometimes they do 13, 14-hour shifts.
This is me before my first 12.
Yeah, everyone's overworked, all right? But, doesn't equal be mean. Sorry. Yeah, I work 12 hours. Yeah, well, doesn't equal be mean to me because I think there's something wrong with me. Right? No, some people was freaking this. And they're being outrageous and all X, Y, and Z. Okay, right? You can be like, calm down this one, but don't mean you be rude and X, Y, and be a meanie. Don't be a meanie.
12.5-hour shift. This is me after my first shift out of 3 in a row.
Underpaid.
You mean to sit here and tell me that I be flipping your grandparents for $15, $16 an hour on a good night?
And they're literally
Yeah. Yep. It's what you got paid. You see what you get paid for. Yep.
running the entire hospital, doing everything. Doctors are barely doing anything in the hospital. Nurses are there for
besides doing an open heart surgery for 12 hours. Come on, they're doing the real shit, right? It's like realistically, it's like if you put it in military terms, right? Or like police or whatever, it's like the SWAT versus the regular police officers, or it's like military. It's like the regular military versus Delta Force. Yeah, the regular military might do some invasion into somewhere, but a Maduro raid, a Osama bin Laden. That's not the Delta Force. That's what I think. What Navy SEALs? I don't know. But you get what I'm saying? It's. You're doctors that that open heart surgery is definitely better than flipping grannies over for $15, changing their diapers and make sure they're fed. Doing brain surgery on someone's definitely, for 12 hours definitely.
For you all the time. Most of them are angels and are doing God's work.
I'm so tired, you guys. I'm tired. I'm hurting.
I think God's doing his own work though.
20 years as a nurse
doing God's work.
Warm me
God's
mentally and physically.
Everything I have goes to these patients. I'll sacrifice anything for them to the point where
that's what your job is. I love to hear it.
I come home with nothing left.
The days of going to work, not taking a lunch break, not sitting down the whole entire 12 hours, barely going to the bathroom.
I'm not eating, I'm not sleeping. My cycle is all out of whack.
My mental health.
This drags your soul down.
So at the same time,
why is this on social media though? Especially when you're in scrubs and stuff. Okay, I feel like everyone knows, damn near almost everyone knows that a nurse is a very stressful job, a hard job, underpaid, X, Y, and Z. Blah, blah, blah. We know the examples, but do you got to be on social media telling us this?
as me saying some nurse is really bad, the health system is really bad. We need to overturn the whole health system. Pay them more. Take care of them better. Did you know that nurse
won't happen?
Nurses have to get their own special insurance because the hospital will literally not cover them if they get hurt or potentially like almost die in the hospital.
I remember when I was a new grad, my hospital telling me, don't worry about malpractice insurance. Don't worry about if you get in trouble in the hospital, we have attorneys and we'll take care of you. That is the furthest thing from the truth. I have never seen a hospital take care of their employees, especially after something goes wrong and the hospital is at fault. 3 months ago, there was a nurse named Leela who was brutally attacked by her patient Stephen Scantleberry in HCA Palms West Hospital in Florida. There's a lawsuit going on, but
That dude's a psychopath, bro. They lock that dude up for life or get rid of him.
HCA was trying to place a gag order against Leela so that her and her family would stop spreading the word about what happened in that hospital. Once again, instead of taking accountability and responsibility of what happened to her, a brutal attack that almost ended her life. Hospitals tell us all the time, we'll take care of you, we've got attorneys, when in fact they don't give a f about you, they don't give a f about me, and they don't give a f about our patients. The bottom line is hospitals care more about profit than patient in the United States.
Thank you, nurses.
Man, how long did it take you to realize that?
You are amazing, and we need to appreciate them more. But we also need to make sure that we
I mean, dude, it's a fine line. Like, yes, bro, we know. There's bad nurse. It's a good video. Like, this is a great video. Shout out to her. Definitely will start watching her videos. Great video. But I think everyone knows there's a good and bad to everything. If you don't think so, well, you're probably dumb, right? So yes, there's always going to be if there's going to be a positive, right? If there's going to be positive Chick-fil-A workers, there's going to end up being 3 or 4 negative ones. And guess what? They're probably going to get more of the attention than the positive ones, because that's what sells. So like, yes, dude, that whole thing's messed up, bro. People getting paid too much. I'm getting charged too much.
And social media in the hospitals, because I feel like we should all prioritize safety, privacy, especially during moments of medical emergencies. There is this thing called HIPAA, which actually talks about, you know, like what nurses are allowed and not allowed to do in hospitals. And they're not like outright banning nurses using social media, but they do prohibit the disclosure of any protected patient health information. I just think,
hey kiddies, don't do that freaking work. The fact that a fake nurse did it better than others in one video is freaking hilarious. Well, those are outliers, bro. Those are outliers, realistically. If we're gonna be real, those are literally just outliers too. That's like, again, like I said, the bad ones are always gonna outrise the heroes. It's really tough to. It is sad to say, but it's the truth. Like, for every bad one you can name, you couldn't name the good ones, right? Because they don't get the glory or whatever, or the you are this, you are that. They don't get the attention. Sorry, let's say that. That's the word I should use. This is just confirmed that that saying in the U.S. of the mean girls you knew in high school were all nurses. Well, bro, a lot of people went to college and got D instead of getting their, degree. They were taking D and drinking alcohol instead of focusing on everything else. They did their classes and doing, ChatGPT helped them in all these AI places. They did the loopholes. Well, let's use AI to write it and then AI to make it un-AI, and then I'll redo a couple words and then boom, it works. Yeah. That's your nurse now in 2026. That's your nurse probably in the next couple years, in 2030 to 2035. Those are going to be the nurses. Your AI generated nurses that went through ChatGPT. Tell me what to do on this. Click. Take a photo. Right there. It tells you everything. Sorry. I'm fired for doing content on the job. Good. You are there to do your job, not play High School Musical. Yeah. The nurse who twerked on the patient needs to be charged with sexual assault. Yeah. I went to a hospital for a mental health crisis. One nurse told another nurse who was worried about me to leave me alone because I probably was on meth literally in front of me. That's weird to say. For a fact that someone is twerking on a disabled person wasn't listed as sexual assault or sexual misconduct. Sexual misconduct is wild. It is very, huh? Very. In Canada and Quebec, there is one case that is very shocking in the public of 2020. Joyce, I'm not gonna say the last name, a Native American. Dude, so this was like back before. I used to do a lot of Omegle and stuff. And bro, I would switch over to Canada. I'd have a Drake mask. I'd be like, fake it. If you hit the links on the kick, you'll kind of be able to see it. Like I think I have one with the Drake mask, but you can. There's one in Canada. I think the most popular one is in Canada. It's I kind of like don't like the clip, but it's like a City Boy JJ. If you know, he's like a TikTok trend or whatever. But that clip is kind of garbage. It's not one of my favorite ones. But yeah, I heard a lot about Native Americans in Canada. It's sad. A Native American 37-year-old woman who was admitted to the hospital, and I don't know, she live streamed her last moments where you can clearly hear her to nurses saying racist things while screaming in pain. Wow, that's sad. She died. Damn, rest in peace, man. That's sad, man. She died because of neglect. The nurses were rushing her to the bed while she was in pain. And their racism, yeah, thankfully her family won a lawsuit in 2022. The main nurse was fired. She needs to be in jail for murder. She straight up murdered her. That's freaking crazy, bro. Canada's not that good on health either. I think they're probably worse than us, even though it's free, right? I heard people like wait months to get or like weeks or X, Y, and Z to get their arm fixed. I'm a nurse. I would hammer into our I'm hammering into our heads for one day in nursing school not to record anything related to your job. It's insane people still do it. Yeah, it very is. It's because they have TikTok brain. They're not thinking with their head or critical thinking. They're thinking with their phone. They're thinking with likes. But what if I like blow up off of this? Well, yeah, you blow up for being a nurse and you get fired for being a nurse. Now you're a nobody. Voila. Let me know what you think about this one. This was a good one. Sorry for yapping. Hour long. Yapping. Sorry. Comment down below what you think about this. Hit the link. Like the video. Subscribe. She made a great video. So, she will be linked in the description below. I would really advise you to subscribe to her.